In this episode, we're discussing how personal branding helps in finding new projects. If you're doing personal branding wrong, you have to keep reinventing the wheel. You have to keep chasing your dream clients. You're constantly trying to get their attention, trying to get noticed. But if you're doing it right, you don't chase opportunities, they come to you. You spend your time talking to ideal clients. Instead of trying to find them, they find you. They schedule appointments with you, and they already trust you before the conversation even starts. So in this video, I'm going to show you how that actually works. So when I talk about doing personal branding right, I'm not talking about how you look. I'm not talking about your logo or your colors or your social media presence. I'm actually talking about positioning. Is your message clear for the right audience, and are you showing up where those people are actually searching? Because when you do this right, your content is not being pushed out randomly, it's being found by people who are already interested in what you do. You're the one ranking at the top. You're the one being discovered, and that's what personal branding is really doing. It's putting you in front of the right people. So when somebody goes to YouTube or Google or ChatGPT, they're looking for help around business credit. We made sure that Noelle Randall is right at the top. She's there because she followed this strategy of personal branding. Or if you type in construction management, we've made sure that Jason Schroeder is ranking at the top. Or when people type in self-government, we've made sure that they find Nicolene Peck. Or when you type in disciplined teenager, Nicolene Peck again. Or when you type in become politician, you're going to find Jay Townsend ranking at the top. Or when you type in the peptide tesamorelin, we made sure that Reagan Archibald is ranking at the top. When this is working, the funnel is actually very simple. So first, they search. They don't know who you are, they don't know your business, but they just know that they have a problem. They search online, they go to Google, YouTube, even ChatGPT, and then they find you. Now, not a promotional video, but something first that answers their question. You give them value, you help them understand their situation, and that builds trust with them. They don't feel like they're being sold to. Then you offer them a next step. So the bridge in between is you offer them a free resource. It directly will relate to what they just searched for. So then they'll go to your website, they'll opt in, and now they're a lead, but more importantly, they're curious. They start exploring your website and they look at your other content and they see your promotional material. But for them, it now feels different because they already trust you. And so when they schedule a call with you, you're not having to overcome resistance. You're not trying to convince them. They already believe in you. So this is where your projects come from. They come from people who are actively searching for your help, not from you chasing them, not from cold outreach, or not from going viral, but it's from being found. And this only works on platforms where people can actually search. So platforms like Google or YouTube or ChatGPT, social media doesn't have searchable content by topic. But these other platforms, Google, YouTube, and ChatGPT, that's where intent exists. That's where people go when they need answers. And this is the real shift. Most people focus on, if someone finds me, how do I look? But that's the wrong focus. The right question is, how do I make sure the right people find me? So that shift is really everything for you. Once you make that change, you stop trying to impress everyone and you start positioning yourself for the people who actually matter. Now, the reason a lot of people struggle with this is because they've been taught something different. They see people like Gary Vaynerchuk or Simon Sinek, and they think, that's what I have to do. Post constantly, go viral, chase trends. But that's not a strategy, that's noise. And it makes people feel like they can't compete, but you're not trying to compete with them, you're trying to own your space. It's not about creating more content. It's not about being everywhere. It's about creating the right content in the right place. Content that answers real questions. Content that gets found. Content that builds trust. So when you can do that, you don't have to chase projects. Those projects will come to you. Now, if you want to understand why this works so well and how powerful this can be for your business and for your career, I want you to watch this next episode. is called What Are the Benefits of Personal Branding? This episode will completely reshape how you think about personal branding, and it will show you what's actually possible when you do it the right way. So go watch that episode now.